Hello VR traveler and welcome to Paris. My name is Frederick, I will be your guide and I'll let you enjoy the view and then we will move to the Eiffel Tower. So please enjoy and see you later.
Here we are in the Trocadero place, one of the best point of view to admire the Eiffel Tower. Behind us we can see Chaillot Palace, with on the left the Museum of Man and on the right the Museum of Architecture. But let's go to the other side of the Eiffel Tower to see another famous spot. Now we are in the Champ de Mars, a very well-known place. As you can see in front of us there is the Eiffel Tower, and behind us there is the École Militaire. This place is one of the biggest green space in Paris. And the name Champ de Mars comes from the Roman god of war, and according to some people, it is due to the great battle between Romans and Gallics that took place here during the Roman invasion. But let's get closer to the Eiffel Tower. Here we are, just in front of 324 meters tower made of iron. Impressive, isn't it? The Eiffel Tower was built for the Universal Exhibition of 1889. At this time, it was the highest structure in the world. The tower was built to be temporary, but it was such a success, with millions of visitors, that the Eiffel Tower is still here and wasn't destroyed. However, the Eiffel Tower was not always loved by Parisians. Indeed, many people were against the construction, included the famous French writer Guy de Maupassant. Few years later, after the construction, the restaurant at the second floor of the tower was fashionable, and curiously, Guy de Maupassant was a regular customer. He argued that eating in this restaurant was the only way for him to not see this ugly tower. As you can see, we are just below the Eiffel Tower, and right here a man died. Indeed, we are the 4th of February in 1912, and François Rachelt wanted to try his homemade parachute by jumping from the first floor of the tower. Sadly, it was a big fail, and he died in front of everybody. But let's continue our tour. Now we are on one of the most beautiful bridges in Paris, le Pont Alexandre III. This bridge connects the Champs-Élysées district with those of the Eiffel Tower and Les Invalides. On your right, you can see, on the river La Seine, the famous boat called Péniche. Can you see the big wheel in the background? It is the famous place La Concorde. If you go back to your left, you will see the Grand Palais with the glass dome. This monument was built during the Universal Exhibition of 1900. Always on your left, you will see, of course, the Eiffel Tower. Against the light, you can see another monument with a dome. This is Les Invalides. Let's take a look. So now we are in the front of Les Invalides. This monument was ordered by Louis XIV. Yes, the same king who ordered the famous Versailles Castle. Now it is a military museum of the Army of France. Under the Golden Dome, there is a large church with the burial site for some of France's war heroes and Napoleon Bonaparte. This was our final step. So I hope you enjoy this virtual tour with me, and see you in the next guided tour.